A couple went to the movies for a date. Soon after, they were found dead in the last row. Lucas had been pacing outside the old Crescent Cinema for nearly 10 minutes, brushing his fingers through his hair every few seconds. The neon sign flickered above him, half the letters dead, half stubbornly glowing. It wasn't the best place for a date, but it held history. It was where he first met Maya 2 years ago at a charity film event. Tonight, they were back for the first time since their breakup. Maya arrived quietly, almost melting into the glow of the street lamps. "You look nervous," she said, giving a soft smile. "You still notice," he replied. Inside, the cinema smelled of old popcorn and dust. Only a handful of people were there. Most seats were empty. Lucas chose the last row, the quietest place, the same row where they had their first kiss. The movie began. An old classic about love surviving tragic circumstances. Ironically fitting. Maya sat stiff at first, arms folded, eyes fixed on the screen. Lucas kept stealing glances at her. The dim light painted her face in ways that brought back every memory: late-night road trips, her laughter echoing in the mountains, the fights that always ended with them clinging to each other like life rafts. Halfway through the movie, Maya whispered, "We used to love this kind of film. We used to love a lot of things," Lucas answered. She looked down, guilt or sorrow tightening her expression. "You know why I left, Lucas?" He nodded. "But you never told me everything." She breathed shakily. "Because I didn't want you to feel trapped. When Mom got sick, when the medical bills kept growing, I felt like I was drowning and pulling you down with me. Maya, I didn't want you to sacrifice your dreams. So I walked away before you could." He reached for her hand, and for the first time in months, she didn't pull away. "You never trapped me. Losing you is what broke me." Her eyes glistened. The movie continued, but their attention shifted entirely to each other. The theater around them faded into silence. A sudden boom echoed through the building. The lights flickered. The screen cut to black. People murmured, confused. Maya sat up straighter. Lucas frowned. Maybe a power issue? But then came the second blast, closer, sharper, shaking the seats. Somewhere in the lobby, a scream tore the air. Maya clutched Lucas's arm. "What was that?" "I don't know." "Stay close." The emergency light snapped on, dim red strips along the floor. People rushed toward the exits. Lucas stood, trying to help Maya up, but before she could move, a sharp hiss filled the air like gas spraying. "What is that smell?" Maya coughed. Lucas's eyes widened. "We need to get out now." He wrapped his arm around her, guiding her through the growing chaos, but the gas spread fast. Their steps slowed. Maya stumbled, falling into her seat. "Lucas, I can't breathe." He dropped beside her, lifting her face. "Stay with me, Maya. Please." Every breath felt heavier. The sound of panicked footsteps grew dim, muffled. The world blurred around the edges, but Lucas didn't let go of her hand. "Maya, I need you to know something," he whispered, voice cracking. "I never stopped loving you." Not for a second. Tears ran down her cheeks, mixing with fear and regret. "I love you too." "I always did." Her head leaned against his shoulder, his arm wrapped around her protectively, like he was shielding her from a world he could no longer fight. Their breaths weakened together, slower, softer, until the movie theater, once filled with noise and life, held only stillness. When the paramedics finally arrived, the last row revealed a haunting scene. Lucas holding Maya tightly, their fingers interlocked, their faces peaceful as if they had simply fallen asleep in each other's arms. The investigation later revealed a gas leak ignited by an electrical failure. A tragic accident, they called it. But those who knew Lucas and Maya said something different. They said the two had found each other again that night. They said love guided their final moments. And though their hearts stopped beating in a dark, forgotten theater, they left the world the same way they had entered it together.